Over the past year, we have been working hard to make Phantasma into a truly thriving ecosystem. Our journey has been one of persistence, innovation, and collaboration, shaped not only by technology, but also by the collective spirit of our community. Thanks to the GOTY Guardians, we were able to revamp the chain with a stronger foundation and an advanced engine to build on. And today, Phantasma Phoenix, rebranded from the original Phantasma, proudly carries that technology under the hood. From that moment forward, our focus has been on pushing tirelessly to evolve every aspect of the ecosystem. After the GOTY Guardians handover of Phantasma Phoenix, we delivered a series of meaningful upgrades: an enhanced wallet to provide smoother and more secure user experiences, a more capable and reliable nexus to strengthen the chain's core infrastructure, and the reopening of the bridge to bring NEP Soul back to mainnet, ensuring that longtime supporters and new participants alike could re-engage with the chain seamlessly. At the same time, we welcomed new members from the community into our core team, expanding our ability to innovate and execute. We also laid out a clear roadmap for the months ahead and restarted the inflation distribution, bringing balance and continuity to the economy of the chain. One of the most exciting milestones of this year has been the launch of our Game Jam. This event was not only a celebration of creativity and skill, but also a demonstration of Phantasma Phoenix's strength as a blockchain platform designed for gaming. The Game Jam proved that we are a capable chain with the potential to attract ambitious projects, including future AAA titles. The effort and innovation displayed by the participating developers were truly remarkable, with projects ranging from small, imaginative experiences to games that demonstrated complex mechanics and high production value. We welcome these developers into the Phantasma Phoenix ecosystem with open arms, and we believe their work stands as a testament to what can be achieved when creative talent meets powerful blockchain technology. Beyond the games themselves, the Game Jam was a learning experience that pushed our core dev team forward as well. For this event, we built the first iteration of a blockchain-native voting system, a critical feature that not only allowed the community to participate in judging the entries, but also laid the groundwork for future governance tools and decision-making frameworks within the ecosystem. This prototype is just the beginning, and it demonstrates our commitment to building systems that empower the community and extend the utility of the chain beyond gaming alone. Looking back, the Game Jam became more than just a competition. It was proof of concept, a community rallying point, and a glimpse into what the future of Phantasma Phoenix could look like. It brought together developers, creators, community members, competitors, and even investors into a shared vision, paving the way toward a more harmonious and interconnected ecosystem. The lessons learned, the challenges overcome, and the collaborations formed during this process are invaluable. As we move forward, we remain grateful for the incredible effort and dedication shown by everyone involved. We are excited not only for the next Game Jam, but for all the opportunities it represents. Every step, from the rebranding and handover, to the infrastructure upgrades, to the creative energy of the Game Jam, reinforces our mission to strengthen Phantasma Phoenix as a blockchain built for innovation, creativity, and sustainability. The past year has been a period of rebuilding, proving, and growing. The future will be one of scaling, expanding, and solidifying. Together, as foundation, developers, competitors, and investors, we are charting a course toward a thriving and sustainable ecosystem that inspires, empowers, and creates lasting value for everyone who becomes part of Phantasma Phoenix. Today, Phantasma Phoenix represents not only a rebirth, but an active renewal of our mission. We are no longer just focused on rebuilding the foundations. We are now moving decisively into a phase of expansion, support, and forward planning. Our current work revolves around several key priorities. First, we are dedicated to providing more direct assistance to games within our ecosystem. This means supporting developers not only at the onboarding stage, but also throughout their life cycle, helping them scale, optimize, and achieve sustainability. True success is not measured solely by bringing developers onto the chain, but by ensuring that they thrive and remain part of the ecosystem long-term. To that end, we are exploring models of ongoing support that combine technical resources, community amplification, and economic incentives. In parallel, we are actively onboarding new developers and bringing fresh energy into the ecosystem. Each new builder expands the creative possibilities of what Phantasma Phoenix can offer, and we are working hard to make the process of joining our chain as smooth, transparent, and welcoming as possible. Beyond developers, we are also reaching out to new investors who share our vision of a sustainable, creator-focused blockchain. Their participation helps us broaden resources and accelerate initiatives that serve the community as a whole. Another major focus today is marketing. We are proactively analyzing the best steps to move forward in terms of exposure, messaging, and positioning. It is not enough to simply have powerful technology. We must also shape the perspective of the broader market, communicate our strengths effectively, and push boundaries in how Phantasma Phoenix is perceived. Our goal is to make sure the world sees the unique capabilities of our chain and understands why it is a home for innovation in gaming, NFTs, DeFi, and beyond. Looking forward, we have also begun laying the groundwork for the future of governance. Our first voting system prototype, built during the Game Jam, was an important milestone, but it is only the beginning. We are exploring structures that allow the community to meaningfully influence the direction of the chain. A system where builders, players, investors, and stakeholders can work together in harmony. Governance, in our vision, is not just about decision-making. It is about creating a framework where sustainability, fairness, and long-term alignment are preserved. To strengthen this vision, we are also considering ways to support developers with more than just onboarding. Our ambition is to create an environment where developers have access to a sustainable future, whether that means funding opportunities, collaborative tools, or dedicated community infrastructure that ensures their projects can grow and flourish. At the same time, we are pushing into new frontiers of utility. One area of active exploration is AI automation. By integrating AI-driven systems into our ecosystem, we see the potential to streamline processes, expand functionality, and bring even more utility to builders and users. This could range from smarter developer tools to automated community support systems to entirely new experiences powered by AI inside games and applications. Finally, we continue to evolve our contract layer. We are working to enable both new contracts that unlock fresh opportunities, as well as providing support for legacy Tomb contracts. Maintaining continuity with the past while building bridges to the future ensures that no part of the ecosystem is left behind, and that every tool or feature has a path to renewed relevance. In short, today, Phantasma Phoenix is not standing still. We are expanding support for games and developers, actively seeking investors and partners, laying the groundwork for governance, investing in marketing and perspective shaping, experimenting with AI-driven automation, and continuously strengthening our contract infrastructure. Each of these steps is part of a larger vision: to build a sustainable, innovative, and forward-looking ecosystem where creators, gamers, and investors alike can thrive. The future of Phantasma Phoenix is very bright. We stand at a turning point where the foundation we have rebuilt and the momentum we have generated now open the door to even greater possibilities. Our commitment is not only to continue building, but to evolve, innovate, and expand in ways that bring lasting value to our community and to the wider Web3 ecosystem. One of the major milestones on the horizon for the ecosystem is the launch of the third-party Saturn DEX. This will be a critical step in enabling seamless trading within the Phantasma Phoenix ecosystem and providing users with greater liquidity, flexibility, and autonomy. The third-party Saturn DEX will not only serve as a tool for everyday trading, but also as an economic backbone for the ecosystem, allowing new projects, tokens, and assets to thrive. We envision Saturn DEX as a space where innovation and opportunity meet, a gateway for both developers and users to fully engage with the economic possibilities of Phantasma Phoenix. Equally important, we are actively exploring the return of the cross-chain bridge. By reopening bridges to networks such as Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, we will once again enable users to move their assets fluidly between ecosystems. This capability is central to ensuring that Phantasma Phoenix does not exist in isolation, but as part of a larger, interconnected Web3 world. The ability to use tokens like ETH, BNB, and others within our ecosystem expands accessibility and strengthens our position alongside the largest and most established chains. We see this as a vital step in both adoption and growth. making Phantasma Phoenix an attractive hub for developers, investors, and creators who want interoperability without sacrificing performance or sustainability. Looking even deeper, we are committed to upgrading the chain itself. Scalability, efficiency, and decentralization remain at the forefront of our priorities. We are exploring new solutions to improve consensus, enhance performance, and expand the developer toolset available on-chain. Each improvement moves us closer to our goal of being a truly self-sustaining and future-proof ecosystem. Economics also play a central role in our vision for the future. We are focusing on ensuring that KCAL, our energy token, can be used more effectively in a way that creates a stable and sustainable economy. By designing systems that balance supply, demand, and utility, we aim to build an environment where developers have predictable resources, users have accessible costs, and the ecosystem as a whole grows in harmony. As part of this economic refinement, we are also planning to remove crown creation. While it has served its purpose in the past, we now recognize that phasing it out will contribute to a healthier and more balanced token economy. This step is part of our broader mission to refine tokenomics in a way that minimizes friction, maximizes fairness, and ensures long-term sustainability. Looking ahead, our focus is on decentralization, not just as a technical principle, but as a lived reality for our community. We are striving to provide solutions that put power and control in the hands of builders, creators, and users. Whether through governance systems, transparent economic models, or the empowerment of developers with tools and resources, decentralization is at the heart of what we want Phantasma Phoenix to represent. All of these steps, the third-party Saturn DEX, the bridge, the chain upgrades, the refined KCAL economy, and the removal of crown creation, are not isolated goals. Together, they form a vision of Phantasma Phoenix as a truly resilient, interoperable, and sustainable ecosystem. They are milestones on the path toward building a blockchain that is more than technology, a living, breathing infrastructure for games, applications, art, and community. The future is not only about technology, but also about people. By welcoming new developers, investors, and creators, by supporting projects through their entire lifecycle, and by fostering a strong cultural heartbeat within the community, we are ensuring that Phantasma Phoenix will continue to grow in richness and relevance. The road ahead is ambitious, but with the foundation we have built and the determination we share, we are confident that the best chapters of Phantasma Phoenix are still to come. Together, we will make this chain not just a platform, but a home for innovation, creativity, and sustainable growth. The momentum we speak of is not only aspirational, it is grounded in tangible technical achievements that strengthen every layer of the Phantasma Phoenix ecosystem. Since our last State of the Chain update, our development team has been working tirelessly to rebuild, refine, and expand the technical infrastructure that empowers builders and creators across our platform. At the core of any thriving blockchain ecosystem lies the quality and accessibility of its developer tools. To that end, we have completely rebuilt the C# SDK, Unity SDK, and Poltergeist Light Wallet from the ground up. These components are now properly structured to depend on each other in a modular and efficient manner, significantly simplifying future development and long-term maintenance. This architectural refinement ensures that as we continue to innovate, we do so on a stable and scalable foundation that grows stronger with each iteration. Alongside these foundational tools, we have fully rebuilt, updated, and republished our Gitbook documentation. While this remains a work in progress that will continue to evolve as our ecosystem expands, the important first steps have already been completed. Clear, comprehensive documentation is essential for onboarding developers, and we are committed to ensuring that every builder who joins Phantasma Phoenix has access to the knowledge and resources they need to succeed. Seamless integration and community empowerment. One of the most practical outcomes of our recent work is the publication of a React component designed for one-line wallet integration. This tool has already proven its value, having been successfully deployed in the Game Jam voting front end. By reducing the complexity of wallet integration to a single line of code, we are removing barriers for developers and enabling them to focus on building great experiences rather than wrestling with technical overhead. Speaking of the Game Jam, the voting front end and back end we developed for this event represent more than just a temporary solution. They are robust systems designed for reuse in future game jams and community-driven initiatives. The success of the voting system during the current Game Jam validated our approach and demonstrated the power of building blockchain-native tools that enhance community participation and transparency. Reconnecting the past. Neo to Soul Claiming. In keeping with our commitment to honor the history of Phantasma while building its future, we have successfully relaunched Neo to SOUL Claiming. This initiative ensures that longtime supporters who held assets on the original chain can seamlessly transition into the Phantasma Phoenix ecosystem, bridging the past and present in a way that respects our community's journey and contributions. The next wave, Carbon NFTs and advanced tooling. Looking at what is currently in progress and approaching completion, we are thrilled to share that we are relaunching on-chain NFTs, beginning with Carbon NFTs. This initiative represents a significant step forward in making NFT deployment and management both accessible and powerful on Phantasma Phoenix. Carbon NFT support has been fully integrated into both the C# and TypeScript SDKs, and we have developed 2 deployment tools based on these SDKs to streamline the creation process. Comprehensive documentation for both the SDKs and Carbon NFTs has been created and published on Gitbook, ensuring that developers have clear guidance every step of the way. Additionally, a React-based deployment site is currently in development, which will provide an intuitive, user-friendly interface for creators who prefer a visual approach to NFT deployment. We are pleased to report that Carbon NFT deployment and minting are already functioning flawlessly in our testing environment. This success reflects not only the quality of our technical work, but also our commitment to rigorous testing and validation before releasing features to the mainnet. Advanced TypeScript SDK and mobile accessibility. In parallel with our work on Carbon NFTs, we are actively developing a new TypeScript SDK that represents a significant improvement over previous iterations. The first release candidates of this enhanced SDK are already available, and early feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. This SDK expands the range of tools available to developers and makes it easier than ever to build sophisticated applications on Phantasma Phoenix. Beyond desktop and web development, we are also making strides in mobile accessibility. We have successfully republished Poltergeist Lite, PGL, for both Android and iOS platforms, and achieved a significant milestone by publishing PGL for macOS through the official store, marking officially our wallet available on Apple's desktop platform. These releases ensure that users across all major operating systems can securely access and manage their Phantasma Phoenix assets with the same reliable, rebuilt wallet infrastructure. Additionally, the Ecto mobile app has completed its active development phase and is currently undergoing final reviews before being published for testing. This app will bring the power and flexibility of Phantasma Phoenix directly into the hands of mobile users, expanding our reach and making it easier for people to engage with the ecosystem wherever they are. Commitment to continuous innovation. Each of these technical achievements, from the rebuilt SDKs and comprehensive documentation, to the seamless wallet integration and Carbon NFT infrastructure, to the advanced TypeScript SDK and mobile app, represents a deliberate step toward making Phantasma Phoenix the most developer-friendly and capable blockchain platform for gaming, NFTs, and decentralized applications. These are not merely updates, they are investments in the future. By providing world-class tools, clear documentation, and robust infrastructure, we are ensuring that every developer, creator, and builder who joins our ecosystem has the resources they need to succeed. We are building not just for today, but for the years ahead, creating a technical foundation that can support the ambitious visions of the next generation of blockchain innovators. As we continue this journey, we remain committed to transparency, quality, and community empowerment. The progress we have made is a testament to the dedication of our development team and the unwavering support of our community. Together, we are not just building a blockchain. We are building a home for creativity, innovation, and lasting impact. We're thrilled to announce that Carbon NFTs will be launching within 5 to 6 weeks, targeting early December, around December 6th. Questions from the community? I deposited Sol into the app, but I can't stake it without KCAL. I can't find where to buy KCAL. Currently, a third-party faucet has been developed by a community member. It would be meaningful for us to review it together and provide clear guidance for users. I understand marketing would ramp up when the chain is fully live. Could we in the meantime use an AI tool to create SEC-compliant ads that we could use to promote Phantasma on X? The low-end cost of this is around $5 daily. That's about $150 a month, or roughly 5,000 Phantasma coins, using today's prices. We are thankful for this suggestion. We have been thinking about this and are proactively working on brainstorming and producing an effective way to execute such an idea, with compliance and messaging quality as priorities. After that first hack, when 51.6 million Sol coins were minted to replace supply on NEO, BSC, and ETH, there was an announcement stating that 4 validators' consensus were needed for that token minting. Since then, another hack happened, this time with Sergio being exposed. So after that hack, there were lots of team changes, so I would like to know how many coins minting validators are there now in team, and are they doxed? I believe they all need to be doxed, since this is very important to avoid any possible manipulation. Thank you. There seems to be a misconception. Validators cannot mint tokens. Regarding doxing, it serves no value at this time since we are providing updates in GitHub as well as starting monthly communications for everyone. Any plans to update the chain tokenomics? Yield for Sol Masters is not providing much risk premium above inflation. KKL value makes staking unattractive. Right now, our priority is bringing chain features back online. Once features are online and DEX is online, then we will monitor and proceed with the solution if deemed needed. I deposited Sol into the app, but I can't stake it without KCAL. I can't find where to buy KCAL. Third-party Saturn DEX is pending contracts to be online to be working again. You may become acquainted with the site at https://www.saturnx.cc/. What can you tell us about project support? Tell us everything it was posted. We have arranged for a support program to assist projects in outreaching players or more. We are allocating KCAL to support projects that seek to build and expand on Phantasma Phoenix. Hello, team. Thanks for all the support. Very appreciated. Is there any sales strategy for increasing the adoption of the technology once it's live? I mean, identifying targets, qualifying leads, active sales promotion among those targets to adopt the technology, etc. The word of mouth to increase adoption is not enough. Please read the book Predictable Revenue. It will help you a lot to develop a sales strategy. I don't mean to sell tokens, but to sell the adoption of Phantasma. Keep the good work. Thank you for your thoughtful message and encouragement. Right now, our main focus is on bringing the chain fully online and ensuring a smooth, stable relaunch of the core infrastructure. Once this phase is complete, we'll be expanding our outreach efforts, both through technical collaboration and structured marketing initiatives. In fact, we've recently started ramping up marketing and are preparing to launch a new program specifically designed to support projects that want to build on Phantasma. This initiative will include direct outreach, onboarding support, and co-marketing opportunities, all aimed at driving real adoption rather than just visibility. Your suggestion about predictable revenue is much appreciated. A structured, data-driven sales approach aligns perfectly with the direction we're taking. We share your vision. Adoption comes from active engagement and tangible value, and that's exactly where we're headed. When will Age of Empires game be upgraded with blockchain? It depends on the creators of it. Why aren't you focusing more on marketing? The follower count on X hasn't changed much, and no new users seem to be joining. When we ask about price declines, you say the whole market is down. But aren't we supposed to be different? Remember, people are here for value. With more funding, we could build a stronger team with amazing talent. Thank you. We appreciate the feedback. Our internal analytics show that we are steadily gaining new followers and achieving higher impressions and engagement across platforms. Price movements reflect broader market conditions, but our focus remains on building long-term value. The foundation is managing resources carefully and investing strategically where they will have the greatest impact, including marketing initiatives as they align with our sustainable growth plan.